Hello there. Who are you? Somebody who has eye boogers. That's who. Jerry, you have to be ready for your close-ups. Hollywood ain't gonna stand for this. You have to be ready for your close-ups. You can't have eye boogers. I've told you about this. You're the most good-eyed dog I've ever seen in my life. All right, y'all. So y'all probably wondering, who is this? Y'all know who that is. You gonna bite him? You gonna bite him, Jerry? Oh, Jerry's not gonna bite him. So this is Geri, and she's stubborn, just like Iris. Uh, so what I negated to tell you all is that I think like the day after Kenny died, I went to the gym and somebody had tied this poor old girl to a pole. Oh, that's so sweet. Had tied her to a pole, and she hadn't eaten and she hadn't had a bath. She was filthy, all that kind of stuff. Geri, where we going? Halt. Thank you. So I couldn't leave her there. Is something itching you? You keep wanting to scratch, but you ain't scratching. Is that ooh? Is that it? Is that the spot? Am I getting it? Did I sufficiently? Did I get it? Better? Okay. So I brought her home, and she is a old girl. I mean, well, I think some of it has to do with breed though too, and genetics, because some dogs, they just, I don't know. The vet says she's 9 approximately, so, but her name is Geri, which is short for geriatric. Yes, I named her that. You can see her hips are a little stiff, just a little, but she does really good now that she gets her joint medication, which is her little joint tablets. She gets them as a treat every day. Where are we going? She tends to drag me around a lot. The sweet potato's still curing. You checking out the sweet potato? You want some? Maybe I'll cook one for you. You and Iris can have one apiece, one of the small ones. You're not getting the big ones. And I'm supposed to be showing y'all the experiment up at the front, but she's dragging me all back here. But yeah, I just want to show y'all the new member of the clan. She gets along good with Iris. Iris is in the house. Still have Iris. Iris is chilling, laying down. She didn't want to come out right now. So, if you're wondering, she's an American foxhound. That's how I know she belongs to someone, because I promise y'all, I don't go looking for purebred dogs. I'm not that girl. I'm the rescue type. It's just these purebreds, they just happen to fall in my lap. So, yeah, I don't know how she got where she was and why she hadn't eaten and stuff like that, but she's a good dog. She's quiet. She usually kind of sleeps a lot, but now that her joints are feeling better and she's eaten and she's gotten her strength up, she's quite the adventure hound. Geri, you going in the gym? You gonna work out? You going in my gym? You gonna work out? She'll usually hang out next to me and not run off. I usually can have her out here without a leash. She generally won't. She doesn't move too quick. I guess I didn't get that itch. So I usually can keep up with her without having to. Now Iris, on the other hand, no. You put your head down for 2 seconds and she's a mile away. Iris is one of them dogs. What you smell down there? Truffles? Any truffles? Let's go check the mushrooms, Geri. We haven't checked the mushrooms. You guys can come on, Geri. Let's go check the mushrooms. So she's pretty good. I didn't really have to leash train her. She pretty much did all this on her own. You haven't been over here, I don't think. Unless you've been over here without my supervision. Have you been over here without my supervision? Huh? I'm walking like you because I got to be careful. Come on, Geri. I'm saying come on, Geri here. She behind me. You got 4 legs. I got 2. One of us going to fare better than the other one. Oof, a lot of limbs over here. Oh, you scratching? It's bath time? We getting a bath today? It's going to be 70 degrees. Guess what? You getting a bath. Ooh, I see progress. Look at this. Y'all, look at this. Okay. Geri, don't. Look, y'all. Y'all see them 2 shiitakes right there? Man, I came out here one day and it was some huge oyster mushrooms. Look at this. Those are some more shiitakes coming out. Trying to see if I see any other ones. Those are the only ones I really see right now. So I'm going to harvest those 2. These are ready. I'm not going to harvest them right now while I got Geri. I don't have nothing to put them in or whatever. But yeah, I think the rest of these logs that I didn't inoculate, I think I'm Geri. But don't knock them. Ooh, you standing right over a mushroom. Oh Lord, it's gonna be my luck you knock that off. It's a baby. You know, look at it. Oh, perilous. Come on, sugar pie, cause you gonna take out my mushroom. Come on, sugar lump. Ooh, praise God, she missed it. Yeah, that's called a fence, which is what you need as a barrier, a fence. I wonder when was this fence put up. But anyway, wait, Geri, you going out through where the grapes is? You don't even know where you going. It's a big old hole over there. And if you fall in the hole, you not as nimble as Felix. You ain't gonna come out. You ain't gonna fare as good as Felix will. Come on, Geri. We're gonna show the people the garlic chop. We at 7 minutes because I still got to show y'all my pecans. Geri drugged me way back here. The pecans is way up at the front, and she have just drugged me back here. But I wanted to show y'all back here by where Felix sleeps. He sleeps over here. You see, Geri gets along great with the cats. She's very gentle. She's much more gentle than Iris. Iris doesn't hurt them, but Iris is rough. And the cats don't really like that. So, Lord, and you just standing on them. Can we move that back foot, please? Thank you. So, these right here, these are actually true garlic chives. These are not, I don't know how to put it. The guy that gave them to me, he didn't even tell me where he got them. He didn't tell me if they were wild or what. I've never seen them growing around here. But I have a bunch of seeds for these garlic chives. And I'm going to dig those up and move them. Because in the summertime, this is over here is too shaded. In the wintertime, it's nice and bright because the trees have no leaves on them. But in the summertime, it's too shaded and they don't do as well as they could. So if anybody is interested in some of those garlic chive seeds, and I have planted them, I gave my neighbor some of the seeds, and he planted them, and they came up. So they are viable. So if anybody wants some of those seeds, let me know. Because the dude gave me plants, and then he gave me a lot of seeds. I'm going to keep a few, but I don't need that many because, like any other garlic, they multiply. So come on, chill. Come on, Geri. So we're going to walk back up here. Geri's not the fastest walker in the world. If this was Iris, we could run. But it's not Iris, so we can't. Come on. Come this side of the tree. Good girl. So, because we don't need to be going. She on a leash. She go around one side of the tree. I go around the other side of the tree. And then, come on, baby girl. I know you want to sniff and all that kind of stuff. But we got to go show the people the pecans. Y'all see I got some topsoil put on. Come this way, good girl. You're so much better at that than Iris. Iris just keep going. She just plow through stuff. She don't care. She take out stuff. Just knock it over. She could care less about it. Okay. So I'm gonna show y'all what happened. So I found this pecan tree. It was dropping pecans. I need to go pick up some more pecans. But they're a bigger pecan. They're not a small one. I'm so used to the small pecans. You see those more often. But this is a bigger pecan. But I got some small pecans from somebody too. Come here. So pecans, in order to get them to germinate, you want to soak them in water. Now they said something about the ones that sink are going to be your good ones. And then after a while, they will crack. And what happens is the inside that you eat, that's actually, the one at the bottom is cracked. But anyway, the part that you eat on the inside, that's the part after the shell gets soaked, the water gets to the inside, and the inside is the endosperm. I think that's what they call it in a seed, but pretty much that's the embryo part that actually starts to grow, and it'll send out a taproot, and it will eventually send out a shoot. It'll send a taproot out first, and then it'll send out a shoot, which those would be where your leaves would come out at. So it's way at the bottom. I just put, let's see if I can get it out. I just put a bunch of water in here. See if I can show y'all. The light is so bad this morning. I mean, the light is terrible. There we go. Y'all see it? It's cracked. And you see how, and I did not crack that. It cracked on its own. You can almost see the little part in there that you eat. So that one I know is gonna take. But this takes a while for this to happen. And the way they say you can tell the ones that are going to do right is they sink. Y'all don't worry about my thing being so filthy. But it takes a while for them to sink because naturally that pecan hull has to get completely saturated. And then once it gets completely saturated on the inside, the pecan, the part you eat, actually has to swell and, start to do its thing. And then when it starts to swell and grow, that's what cracks the hull. And then when it gets a crack in it, it'll send out a sprout. I mean a root first and then a sprout. So I still have a lot of stuff covered. I took down a lot of stuff. I got to take those okras off of there and get the seeds, and then I'll take the plants out. All of this stuff that's down on the ground, I hadn't cut that one because it's so thick. I need loppers to cut it, because I'm just going to cut it off at the base. Because if you look, if I pull this up, I'm going to take all the garlic with it. I already know it. The root system is just too big. I'm going to take the garlic with it, and I don't want to do that. And then the tops I'm going to put over in that bed over there to compost in place. And then that stem I'll put in a different compost pile. This big stuff like this will compost down, but it takes a while, so I'll put it somewhere else. But when I have leaves and stuff like that, I just throw them down in there. It's not the best look, but it works. You can tell I still have a lot of stuff covered, even though it's going to be 70 degrees today. It's going back down to 25, I think, next week. So I'm not going to be covering. A little bit of light does get through these frost cloths, even the dark colors. A little bit of light gets through. Your plants don't love it that they're in the dark for so long, but they will live. Come here, Geri. Just like, let me show y'all. You know what I'm saying? They don't love it, but they're alive. Versus, in which a lot of this stuff I probably will uncover today, or uncover at least partially, so that they can get, because it's going to be 70 something and it's going to rain tomorrow, and then after that the temp's going to drop. So I'll give this stuff, a little bit, other than the white ones. The white ones, sun's getting through those. The black I'll probably uncover, and I'll probably uncover this, because these curtains, that's the whole purpose of curtains, to block out light and people looking in on you. So there's probably no light getting through there. There's light getting through that one, but I'll probably uncover that one. So what you doing? Look at wait, I don't know what. Even the cats don't do this. You have mounted this bed. There's no water in here, baby. Oh, yes, it is some water. Did you see that rainwater from way over there? Is that what you were trying to get to? And then she walks up. See, y'all see what I did with? Lord have mercy. I don't know what's going on with this dog. Done mounted my little stuff. Come here. Did you want water? It's rainwater. It's fairly clean. I don't know what she wanted, but baby, you can't be getting up in my beds. I don't know what you think this is. But anyway, let's see. For the most part, I mean, I don't have nothing else going on out here, y'all. So this is a bunch of pointless video about nothing and about the new dog. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna let that be it. And until next time, I will see you guys later.